Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, oh, Cupid walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, oh, Cupid walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I love you from the start? Confess I loved you. Just think
Hi, chat.
of you.
How you doing today?
I've loved you
From the start. But how's everyone's day going? It's stream time. Flash coming in was first, Neo second. Hello. We got Mekama. We got Annie. We got Kyo resubbing for 20 months and Mekama for 7. Oh my god. The amount of love in the chat. There's love in the air. It's Valentine's Day part 2. Because your boy's doing the Valentine's Day event today. Oh, there's a cat on me. Oh, you didn't see it. She jumped up and grabbed onto my arm. That was terrifying. Oh, God. But hello. Let's see. We got Ben 6969. So nice they named you thrice. How you doing, Ben? Welcome in. And Mado, hello. A baby. It is a baby. Sia Delic, hopefully I said your name right. Hello. And Eliza, hello. Welcome in all new chatters. How are you? Hi from the airport. Ooh, where you heading? Red Kai. Oh, what are you doing? She's jumping up and grabbing me, but she doesn't want to be held. She just wants to fuck around and find out. Neko, how you doing? Red Kai, hello as well. Welcome in, everyone. I am having a very good day because I am so excited. Oh God, just 2 more days till I get to record my voiceover demo. You don't know how intense I am. Who's cuter? I can't tell, the cat or you. Well, Ali, I think the answer should be obvious. It's me. Nah, that cat's way cuter. She is a baby. She wants to fuck her but not find out. I think she's hitting her like rebellious teenage phase or something, because she is full of piss and vinegar. Doesn't want to be held much anymore, but wants to play all the time. I'm excited for you. Thank you. But yeah, see you. Welcome to chat. How'd you find me? And Eliza, thank you for the stretch. Surprisingly, my BF with the yeah, I forgot you were surprising your visit. Went off with a bang. He was so shocked. I feel like obviously this didn't happen, but I feel like I've been conditioned that surprise visits to spouses are like, and then you walk in and they're with another person, you know, from every like sitcom show ever. So if you're recording session, kill it, bro. If you want to do some practice before, let me know. Ooh, that might be nice, Ali. Yeah, actually might be good. Why don't I hit you up after stream, Ali? But yeah, having a great day. We made some honey sugar cornbread last night. Nice sweet cornbread. Had that for lunch. Feeling delicious. And I'm just stoked to play Final Fantasy again. Being a cat lover, cats are always the cuties. They are. Watching some Baldur's Gate. Ooh, see ya. Excellent. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is my biggest passion right now, but I had to return to my roots. I had to play some Final Fantasy. You have two of your own, Eliza. Can I get a mod exclamation point Discord? We have a whole section on the Discord to put pet pictures. I would love to see yours. Wonder how Sven would react. I think Sven would like explode. I think Sven would be very happy. Then they have Folgers coffee. We do not talk about the Folgers Keo, we do not talk about the Folgers coffee incest commercial. We don't talk about it. Don't count what you don't have. So I figured today, chat, we're gonna do some Final Fantasy, do the event, and I want to return to doing the audiobook that we were doing. I want to do another live read of that Ascendant book. So I was thinking we'll go back to that after doing some Final Fantasy. Wait, Cornbread's so good. Also, the only other folks in the room were our other That's very cute. I'll win the lotto. I'm a very against playing the lotto person, but sometimes even I am like, what if? Well, let's get into Final Fantasy. If you don't know anything about Final Fantasy 14, that's okay. Feel free to ask any questions. Myself or my chat will be can't talk. We'll be happy to answer you. I'm on a little bit of caffeine. Convince him down on Star Rail. Oh no. Oh no, Neko. Oh no. Did you convert him? Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. That means Valentiones, Valentiones Day is upon us once more, and I, Astrid de Valentine, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who would avail themselves of this bounty. This bounty. Spend money on worse things. You know what? Also fair. Also fair. Dr. Trouble is 8. Thank you, Neo. The sponsor is run out now, but it did count. We managed to get a decent penny for how short the sponsor was. So I really thank you guys for doing it. I probably won't see it from them for like 3 months because that's how sponsors work, but it's okay. Gotcha gods are going to envelop him. No, I can't. I'm not strong enough. You have the air of one in constant pursuit of adventure. And what greater adventure is there than to fall head over heels for another? Welcome, my friend, to the festival of ardor and affection. Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. Might I have a favor to ask? A fellow emissary by the name of Emily departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities, you see. But she's been gone for quite some time. I would like you to make sure she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy guiding our love-starved revelers. Will you do me this favor? Somebody say ardor? Is it asking like, oh god, oh no! The true terror of love is that it's all been an Asian plot. We have Kitty in Discord. Kitty in Discord? A second kitty has hit the Discord. Oh my god, look at the fluffy baby. Oh wow. Whoa, you can tell that's a shedder. Oh no. Oh no, a black blanket with white hair. Uh-oh. Assy, yes, like Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. Just Asians. Before she left, Emily said she would be practicing under the trees near Fen Il Fineries. No doubt you'll find her there. You can't make me find her anywhere, actually. What if I'm too stupid? Huh? Chat, do you ever consider I'm too stupid to find things? Because, unfortunately, I have to consider that all the time. Those are your cats? Oh, Eliza, they're so cute. Thank you for putting them in there. Category 5, kitty. It's a category 5. It's a magnitude 8. Oh my god. Well, if I shift an angle just the teensiest bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it. Whoa. Oh, they have a little Byakuya kitty. That's so cute. Oh my, okay, well, my freaking otter immediately stands on top of it to show off, but the little kitty's so cute. Who might you be? Ooh, Astrid asked you to check up on me? Well, isn't that sweet of you? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Delail. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here, so far away from prying eyes. Whoever this other person has, free company as Weeb. Didn't we have ours as Weeb? Or no, I think ours was Uwu. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what we've been cooking up, pray come to Minketo's Amphitheater. Hey, you know what? Valentine's Day, I pray I come to. Sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. Adriana, how you doing today? How's your day been? Oh, sorry, chat. I didn't do my ASMR properly. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's the ASMR. Thanks for the audio clip. Nothing can embarrass me. I'm a streamer. I'm beyond embarrassment. Can't wait to hear it in Discord later. Oh, God. Maybe some things can embarrass me. You brought her back as promised. Thank you to Lael. She intends to demonstrate her... what did she call it? Right. Love heart. On the stage in just a moment. You can be part of the very first audience. I think this is the new emote, right, chat? Oh, oh! Ah! That was, cute. So this is what you've been working on. The Gridanians are a reserved people who have long been reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Such a cute emote. It is pretty cute. Yet I believe it's the utmost importance that we open our hearts to those we hold dear. In this season of love most of all, now is the time for everyone to shed their fears and wear their affections on their sleeve. Moe Kyun. Savvy Cat, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? That's what inspired me to come up with the love heart. I can only hope this simple expression is enough to motivate people to act. Ah, man, the wink is pretty cute. Well, it certainly appears to have made an impression. Navigating matters of love is often a nerve-wracking task, even for the boldest of us. Yet with this gesture, I believe you've given the townsfolk the perfect means to convey their feelings. Good, how am I? I'm doing fantastic, Savvy. How'd you find me? Emily, I encourage you to go out the city and perform the pose before any you might find floundering in the ocean of love. Go on and ignite the passion in their hearts. Instagram, ooh, well, welcome in. Chill, relax, and enjoy the stream. Would you mind lending a hand as well, Talael? As an adventurer, I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many. There are doubtless few more qualified to guide others in pursuing and realizing their passion. Well, thank you, Savvy. I appreciate that. I try. I'm getting my official voiceover demo recorded this Thursday. So hopefully I'll be pitching myself around a bunch to people. Wonderful. Now, before we set forth, I would ask you to remain on the stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the import of our mission, I'm afraid we can't leave until it's flawless. Oh, I see. I have to be the moe moe. It's so exhausting. Aw, he's a cutie. He's more of a hip hop. I'm equal amounts impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in so short a time. It took me ages to just get the hands right. Ideally, I would like you both to get started immediately, yet I do wish we had another emissary. Then how serendipitous it is that I am here to offer my services. Not cute enough. Not cute enough! Oh? Lisette? The wink is very cute. I do love that. I believe it in introductions in order. The esteemed personage before you is none other than Lisette de Valentine, my dear sister and predecessor as emissary of Valentine Day. Need more moe? All I can think of is... Here, I'm going to pull up a scene from Courage the Cowardly Dog that I reference way too often. Like, I don't know how much you in chat actually watched Courage the Cowardly Dog growing up, but this scene lives rent-free in my head.
This stinks! I hate it this way!
What's wrong with it?
Less cheese! More macaroni! Less macaroni! More cheese! More cheese and macaroni! Too much macaroni! Ooh, perfect!
That lives rent-free in my head every day, all day. Oh, Astrid, everyone for propriety. Let's not introduce my intimate you, my dear. Call me Lisette, Lissy, whatever you fancy. One of the episodes gave my nightmares as a kid, the tablet one. Return the slab. Oh, yeah. That one's nightmare fuel. Yes, well, pleased I am to offer. Should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? My adorable Astrid, though I may have relinquished the burden of leadership, I have not abandoned my duty as a herald of love. You said yourself that you lack for capable help, and I am here, yes? As a daughter of House Valentine, I cannot stand by as the flames of ardor dwindle. Let her help, Astrid. It might be just what she needs before her rendezvous with Hortfence. Never watched it because it was too spooky for kid me. Bro, Courage the Cowardly Dog was... I don't know how it was made. It was fucked up. That also lives rent-free in my head. I feel like whenever Amanda or I make an unreasonable request of the other, we will just say, more cheese and macaroni! Emily, I told you about that in confidence. So that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome. Will you be my mommy, Valentine? I don't understand how it was greenlit as a kid's show. I don't understand how it was greenlit and then kept being greenlit for more seasons, you know? Well, with that settled, let us go forth and quicken the seeds of romance yet to sprout throughout Gridania. Pray, teach me this pose of yours, Emily. Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle old Gridania, whilst Lisette and I cover new Gridania. Yeah, I got this. Given this season, you shall no doubt find more than one individual who is flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before this lost soul, and with an outpouring of love, grant them the courage to tell that what's in their hearts. Chat, do you have the courage to say what's in your heart? Don't you even bring up Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy, that show should have been on like Adult Swim. There's literally a moment. No, I'm not even gonna talk about. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Ren and Stimpy is effed up. There are a few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the word and we can begin. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Right. I must quip the emote. Can I just go to a new one or something? Ah, there we are. Add the hotbar. Up. There we go. Look at it. Oh, well, okay. I was gonna say look at him, but that was in the way. Ready, chat? Moe-kun, activate! The wing is so great. The sawing log scene. I was not going to talk about the sawing log scene, Anna. I was not going to talk about that. All right, Astro, what are we doing next, girlfriend? Or boyfriend? Ready? Wonderful. I've marked out a few locations there where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you'll find more than a few individuals in need of a little push. Show them your best rendition of the love heart to give them the courage they need. Cow and Chicken also on the list. Cow and Chicken, I feel like Cow and Chicken's on the line. I feel like it's not bad enough to get like an Adult Swim rating, but I think it's on the border. Astrid's a girl. Gotcha. Thank you, Kia. Now you gotta go. Neo, please don't look it up. You're gonna be very unhappy with yourself. Such a perfect specimen, firm, but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Oh, not the produce, mind you. Him, the proprietor. I only wish I knew how to tell them the way I feel. Rocco's Modern Life, I think, is also on the list of almost too far. That's an adorable pose, but why show it to me? So you can go get that whistling Miller proprietor. You meant to encourage me. That's very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of confessing daunting. Whoop. Though I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are most suited to be cut into heart shapes. Yo, if you show up on your significant other's doorstep with carrots cut into hearts, I think, you know, they'll be appreciative, but a little sad. I mean, get them chocolates, man. Something, I don't want zucchini hearts, thank you. Someone get this some feet pics. Damn, Flash. How'd you know she was a feet girl? Just like real recognize real, you know? A completely natural question considering the spirit of Valentine's Day, yes? The truth be told, I've had my eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach. But thanks to your, unique motivation, I've finally found the inspiration I needed. Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentine's Day in the first place? Oh, I hope to know Fecia he doesn't ask me. Yeah, nothing's worse than the person you're asking on a date going, do you know why the heart is the heart for Valentine's Day? And then they judge you for not knowing. I think that's a scenario that happens pretty much every Valentine's Day, right? Like, I go up to Amanda on Valentine's Day, I say I love you, I give her some chocolates, and then she stares me dead in the eyes and goes, what is the origin of the heart in terms of Valentine's Day? And if I don't answer promptly within like 60 seconds, I do get paddled. So sometimes I get it wrong on purpose. I mean, why does he say these things? A dejected lad. Oh my god. Why the heart is important? I feel like I learned it a long time ago, and I went, all right. Actually, let's figure it out, chat. You know, we've been asked a question. Let's figure it out. Why is the heart associated with love? When we get excited to see someone, our heart sometimes beats fast. Okay. Why is the heart associated with Valentine's Day? The heart shape first became associated with sex and eventually with love. Wait a minute. There's sex in my Valentine's Day? I don't know about you, chat. My Valentine's Day is purely platonic. I give her chocolates, she gives me chocolates, then we go to our separate rooms, and then we go to bed in our separate beds. I don't touch my wife here. Nobody's quite sure, but it might have to do with a North African plant. During the 7th century BC, the city-state of Cyrene had a lucrative trade in a rare, now extinct plant, silphium. Although it was most commonly used for seasoning, silphium was reputed to have an off-label use as a form of birth control. It was so important to Cyrene's economy that coins were minted that depicted the plant's seed pod. Okay. The heart shape first became associated with sex and eventually with love. So the theory is, I guess, there was a plant that was a birth control that looked like a heart, and we were so excited to be able to have sex with a birth control that we farmed it into extinction. I mean, I feel like that's a total loss. It's like we found a plant that's like, yo, we can have sex and not have a kid and do birth control. Let's completely decimate it and not be able to grow it. I had an ex judge me because I didn't know the St. Valentine's got guillotined. Your ex judged you. They're like, oh my god, you don't even know that St. Valentine was guillotined. How could you not know that? Actually, Adrian, I think I should like time you out for like 5 minutes, right? Like, how could you not have known? Frozen! How you doing, Frozen? History class 101. I know, we're learning today. Oh, my love, what have I done to incense you so? I don't know, what'd you... not the Imperial Salute. He doesn't need that. Birth control has been a thing for, like, all of recorders. Exactly. People were so excited to have a good, portion of it that they farmed it into extinction. There was a St. Valentine? There was. Your pose is quite the pose. I see. It's a symbol of love. To bear one's heart, scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dare not tell her the reason for fear it would vex her further. I've been so preoccupied selecting a gift for her that I lost track of time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. Shh, chat. I have something to show you. So, Amanda is getting a big gift for her birthday, right? Oh, thank you for the stretch, Adriana. Oh. Does the salute in the main city gets jumped? Yeah, I'm just busting out the Imperial Salute in the middle of the city. But so Amanda has a big present coming, but it's coming when her parents come up for her birthday, which is going to be a week after. So I wanted to make sure she at least had something to open up on her birthday. Because, even though she's getting a big present that her and her parents and myself went in on, she still deserves something. So I picked up, don't tell her, some Magic the Gathering cards from the new Murder at Karlov set. And I am so excited to see her open. She loves opening Magic the Gathering cards. I think the last pack she opened, she pulled like a $20 card, which is, pretty good. Just a random pack I got from a store. Eating lunch, give me some. I'm hungry. I need some. Time to go narc Flash Foxy? What end? So yeah, so we're having her parents up. It's going to be about a week after her birthday, which is the 27th. And so we're doing like a spaghetti and meatball day then. She loves spaghetti and meatballs. I make killer meatballs. But for her birthday dinner, because it's just going to be the two of us, I'm going to be making her some fried chicken. Because she's gluten-free, so we can't ever go out for fried chicken. The only way we can have it is if I make it at home. So I'm going to be doing a mixture of breadcrumbs and rice flour to make a nice crispy batter for it. And I'm going to be frying up some chicken tendies for her. I'm very excited. Her birthday's going to be good. Are you the quest? Spaghetti and meatballs sounds so good. I make killer meatballs. Meatloaf, meatballs. Secret is you gotta use a little bit of mustard and a little bit of Worcestershire in it. That upgrades the meatballs and meatloaf to a whole new level. Just a little bit of that mustard. Stone ground preferably. But you can go for like a honey Dijon if you want to be a little sweeter. But I go stone ground mustard. Just a little bit. Not a lot, like a tablespoon, 2 maybe, inside your mixture. So good. Sounds amazing. You should try it. It's super simple. You throw ground beef, an egg, some breadcrumbs. You can get like pre-made breadcrumbs at the store. A little bit of Worcestershire, a little bit of stone ground mustard, salt, pepper, garlic, and that's pretty much it. Just mix that up together, make it into balls, cook it at like 400. So good. Sehr good. Chat, sehr good. Chicken tender, come ready to fry. Chicken tenders, come ready to fry. God, I haven't done that boss in forever.
Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you just accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult. Explain yourself this instant.
Chat, we're on an ad break right now. If you didn't see, I did update the sub goal. People weren't that interested in the maid outfit. So I've decided to do the new sub goal as a cat cam. Because I've discovered that the cat now sits in this chair very often. And if I can get a cat cam on it, we can have actually cat cam visible. So I think that may be a good thing to work towards for our sub goal. So if you're interested in a cat cam, definitely either sub or possibly gift if you're interested. Omega Protocol Ultimate? Oh god. No maid outfit? I mean, honestly, I'll probably do the maid outfit anyway.
Oh, excuse me. I need to be brave enough to express my feelings? Are you claiming that I, a proud leader of the Wood Whalers, lack courage of all things? Well, you'd be right. I'm too craven to invite someone on a simple meal, but your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior spirit. I will carry out this task as if it were my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer, and forgive me for assuming the worst. Yeah, seriously, Kyo, when we hit 200 subs, I'm probably gonna do the maid outfit anyway. Shh. If we're being serious, it's like maid outfit / cat cam, but cat cam sounds nice. Ouch. Just snapped all the bones in my neck. Ooh. I recognize you. Is that a cute little Lalafell I see? Heart pose, activate. Now you're smitten, my little... Oh, you went really high in the air. My smitten little kitten. Yes, indeed. Come on. There we go. Show off the pup, of course I will. Come here, Belle. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is, a little baby. Oh, hi, Belle Pup. Mwah. I know. I know. I love you too. Well, you're such a baby. She's adorable. She is.
I love you so much. I love you so much. We're gonna take her on a walk today. I have to pick Amanda up from work, so the stream's probably gonna end around 3:30, so like another 2 hours of stream. And then once I do that, I'm gonna be taking Belle. I'm gonna go pick up Amanda from work, and we're gonna go to a park, and we're gonna go on a walk. Mwah. Want a treat? Want a treat? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I didn't offer a treat to you. They are soft and chewy duck and blueberry. So, do you want a Scooby snack, chat? I can. Dummy's the easiest way to get out of a blocked animation. Yeah, but it was cute. It was a cute little yum. You want treat? Okay, all right, yeah. I'll give you here. You know what? All right, Chad, open up. Here's your blueberry and duck treat. There you go. It's even a B because I guess B for blueberry. I don't. There you go, chat. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh shit! I didn't hide Amanda's present. I showed you Amanda's thing and I didn't hide it again. Like, she comes home, is like, why is there Magic the Gathering cards in your desk?
You're back. Seeing as my sister is yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how you fared in the meantime? Well, I found a pose to be eye-catching and nothing else, perhaps even embarrassingly so, even though it was I who invented it. Regardless, I'm proud to say folk were practically lining up to see it.
But to make a bad joke, I don't want the B. I don't want the B. I want the D. I don't want that B. I want that D. I don't know why I turned into Forrest Gump there for a second. Life is like a box of chocolates.
What about you, Talale? I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others were spurred to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origin of Valentine's Day symbol, the heart.
Darkness is the heart's true essence. Look around you, this pitiful island.
Sometimes they're made of blueberry and duck. Sometimes they are. And some, you know, Keo, sometimes we just have to accept that. Chat, I'm about to call out my wife here right now. Right here, right now. She definitely has eaten dog treats when she was younger. And it makes sense. She's an animal girl. You know, she sees that the treats were fit for human consumption, and she's like, oh, I'll try it. So did you, Mechama 07 soldier. I haven't the slightest idea. Empty-headed cat boy, nothing between those ears. Let me teach you. It all began with... Lestelle! Heavens, your face is white as a sheet! What's wrong? Yo, Final Fantasy giving us almost an upskirt right here. What the fuck? I also, because it smelled like peanut butter. I mean, Annie, I can't blame you there. Peanut butter's kind of goated. Some of them are honestly good. The meat-flavored ones? Or like ones that were more like pumpkin-flavored or, you know, blueberry. I put more questionable things in my mouth. Flash, I don't want to know half the things that's gone in your mouth. Even the food, I don't really want to know half of what's gone in there.
Horfence, I saw him speaking with a woman in the Caroline canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately. You don't suppose it was... Oh God, you don't suppose it was a tryst, do you?
I thought my dog treats were Nutter Butter cookies.
Were they shaped like Nutter Butters? How old were you, Annie? I think I need to know how old you were when this happened, because I feel like dog treats probably look distinctly different from Nutter Butters. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me.
3 or 4? Okay, you know. I mean, if we're talking about dumb shit we did when we were 3 or 4, I drank from a beer bottle thinking it was apple juice. So, I mean, I'm like 3 years old waddling over. Oh, there's apple juice up here. Joke. That's not apple juice. Running through the house. That's not apple juice. You too? Hell yeah, Eddie.
We're the same. We're the same, Annie.
Flipped over my daycare. You flipped over your daycare teacher? Like, physically flipped over? Like, ran at them and just whoop?
Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Lisette? They are our words, passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentine.
The oratrice mécanique d'Annalise Cardinal.
She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship. And she was not merely a countess, but also a warrior true. Not symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of a heart. This symbol is the source of courage. Remember that.
Flash, a 5-year-old gun knife. I think Flash came out of the womb with a gun. My nephew drank from his dad's beer thinking it was juice and just said, yucky, bad juice. Then threw the whole thing out in the trash. Based nephew. It's yucky, throw it away. Based. The only thing I have beer for ever is for cooking. I'm not a beer guy. I don't like the smell of beer. I don't like the taste of beer. I'm just a lily-livered liberal up here drinking his mixed drinks. I don't want no beer. I don't want no yucky bad juice. I hug a random lunch lady thinking it was my grandma. I started crying thinking she ate my grandma. That's such a huge logical leap, Annie. Holy shit.
Oh. Thank you, Astrid. You're right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I'm ready. Hortense, if he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he isn't another thing coming.
Pre-K, so small child brain.
Small, little baby child.
I'll take a free beer, but I won't be buying it.
I feel like that's self-explanatory. I'm clueless as to the nature of Hortense's connection with this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs friends by her side. Might it prevail upon you both to join her?
She's ready to commit murder. She's ready to commit love. And sometimes love is aggressive, chat.
You have my gratitude. I'll place her in your capable hands.
Uh-oh. 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 Are we good? Did we go down at all? I think we're good. My internet just had a hiccup. Okay. Chat, are you still here? We good? Like, everything on my screen went black. It said disconnected from the chat. I thought I got whisked away to the shadow realm there for a second. Holy shit.
Are any of us really here? Are any of you real? Talk to me, chat.
We better hurry. She did Hortense with this unknown woman wearing the Carline canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed.
Is it still cold there? It's fucking freezing. My poor wife, she has the worst circulation and is always cold. Like, she didn't want to get up to go to bed last night because she was warm in her office underneath her heated blanket. Girl is so upset it's still winter. Get banished? No! Oh no! To the Shadow Realm! All seems dull and vague. Are we dead or is this Ohio? Actually, Adriana, Ohio's for lovers, so maybe get with the program. For all the emo kids who got that reference, welcome to the Black Parade. get colder and it keeps snowing. It just keeps snowing. I'm so tired of it. I'm at least a good husband and I clean off the car for Amanda before she goes to work. Am I insane? Did I go the wrong spot? Live in Ohio and I question the statement. Am I just really stupid? Is it down somewhere? Oh, it's out. It's outside. Out the self-opening door. He'll get there eventually. Australia, Canada, UK, and Turkey are changing the sub price. A good or bad thing, only time will tell. Like increasing it or decreasing it? Bro's matching. Horvance, who is that woman? God, she's lost control of her tongue. What should we do? Love is the fruit born of bravery. Increase across the board. Great. It's already hard enough to get subs. Blue Space, how you doing? How's your day been? Horde font Postrio. I'm so sorry. Anyone who speaks French, I'm sorry. Horde font Postrio pasta. Hort pasta. For what reason do you imitate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you? Well, have you not to say for yourself? It would seem Nerve's costless set to fall back into the mannerisms of her noble upbringing.
Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Hortfont in counsel as I admire the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping he could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore.
Back coaster! Welcome in, dude. Lorcan, no problem. I'm always happy to have you here. Oh.
Lisette, my love, my first thought was that you could never bear to wait another moment for our meeting, but now I see you cannot bear the thought of me with another. This is the very fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh, full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man am I.
Rough day, spend the morning in the ER. Ooh. Turns out I have ulcers in upper and lower intestines. Hey, yo! Damn, you got the full set, upper and lower? You know, it's hard to collect them all, but I think you're getting there, Blue. Did they got you on something to help with it, though? I mean, I feel like ulcers are curable pretty easily, right? Unless I'm I've never had one before. Why is something crab from the... something the crab from Little Mermaid? Because I'm a method actor, so I feel very crabby right now.
And I regret my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes for none but you, now and forever. I choose only a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers.
Rolf! Krabby Matty.
Neo, if you weren't a mod, I'd time you out this instant. At least 30 seconds, maybe more.
Oh, we have a speedy recovery? Man, Blue Space, I really do hope you have a speedy recovery. They have me on meds now? That's good. Okay. Do they have an idea of how long it might take to recover? Because, blood coming out of multiple parts of your body at the same time does seem pretty horrible, I will say. Blood is... Chat. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong here. Blood is supposed to stay inside the body? Right? Right? Oh, that's it. Gods, I've made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you, that a lady of House Valentine should comport herself in such a way. I'm completely ashamed.
I love watching you leave the body, though. I don't know why I give you like a muscle man voice.
You know who else likes watching? You know who else likes watching blood leave the body? My mom.
Unless you're a woman. Shit, you right, Neo. Shit. I will say, Amanda doesn't have those anymore, so I kind of forgot periods exist. Since Amanda had her hysterectomy, she doesn't get periods anymore, so I kind of just forgot periods exist for a little bit, because no one in my house has them.
If I may, my lady, now I understand why you could be so upset. I admire your bravery for confronting us. Would that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings.
It could be days to months to heal it. It could be days or months. That's a wide range. That's like when you call a cable company. It's like, hey, can you come out and fix my cable?
We'll be there between 8 a.m. and fucking midnight. Click.
Well, hopefully it goes a couple days, Blue. But keep us updated, okay? I want to make sure you're doing all right.
I may no longer be the head emissary of love, but I'm well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart.
Damn, those thigh highs, though.
Ugh. Love is a fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bare your heart to another, it's more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. You must confess. I promise you the risk is worth the reward.
Yeah, unless they have, like, TikTok and they record you and they upload you confessing and make fun of you, you know. Learn that bleeding will happen after giving birth too, and I'm horrified. Do you mean, like, you'll continue to have periods? Yeah. Or are you saying that giving birth then causes damage to your insides, which will cause it to bleed for a bit? Also, yeah.
Blood for the...
Sorry, let me get deep throat for this.
Let me get down low. Blood for the blood god.
Another big W for the don't have reproductive organs gang. Hey, yo. I will say, once your wife has a hysterectomy, you don't need contraception. I'm done talking about this. Different subject. History of the big C in my family. Ooh. So I'm glad it's not that. Yeah, seriously. I imagine that must have been pretty worrying. It's good that it always sucks to have a diagnosis given because, like, oh, shit. Well, now I know something's wrong with me. But having the diagnosis, personally, for me, makes it so much better because my brain makes things way more intense than they actually are. You're due soon? Oh my gosh. Adrian, I didn't know you were due soon. Well, congratulations, when? This is a plate-sized wound in the uterus. Yep. A little bit of scar tissue that I wish you saw. I don't know the lyrics.
I suppose I would regret it for the rest of my days if I never found love because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I will do my best. Once again, forgive me for... Hortvand, what's wrong?
Oh, the sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest, my love.
She killed him! He's dead!
I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return and apprise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Hortfond will be partaking in the festivities earlier than scheduled.
Due Thursday? Holy shit, when you said due soon, you meant it. Oh my god. Can everyone in chat at Adrian Anna and send some love? That's both amazing and spooky. That's awesome. Well, definitely keep us posted. I want to make sure that you're doing okay.
Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over this little, misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused. Let's return to Minketo's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news.
Well, let me know. Of course, you gotta.
Chat, now's a good time to remind you that if you have a Prime sub, a Amazon Prime account, you can get a free sub to us. Just check your sub box. If it says subscribe free with Prime, you can get all of our emails and avoid ads and support me.
There's the obligatory Prime shout out. Oh my god, it's a furry live in public?
Oh, I'm so relieved. It was just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily. Oh, don't mention it. I'm happy we're able to help. Though we have our ups and downs, I believe we accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentine's Day has been a success.
I've never even heard of break the water, Blue Space. I mean, yeah, anything to make the process either. Get that epidural, if you can.
Which reminds me, although my explanation of the heart's origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you're able to piece together what its meaning is. I can't talk. My mouth is full of mumbles and jumbles. Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabella's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentine's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield. In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually the very concept of love itself, capturing the imaginations of men and women around the world.
Wonder if I'll be induced. I'm showing signs, few signs of labor, but I really don't want to go past 40 weeks. Yeah, you don't want to cook the baby too long. It's a little overdone at that point.
Oh, thank you, Blue Space, for informing me. Today, while many may recognize the symbol, few know of its history. While Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that, I'm overjoyed. Countess Arabella's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love, just as you did your sister. May we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentine's Day overflowing with affection, my friend. Bing!
We did it, chat! We're love gurus.
Little crispy around the edges.
Spouse says.
It's like the end piece of a loaf of bread.
Chat, we're gonna do a quick patented Madigan self-care minute. What that means is I need to go to the bathroom, and in the meantime, I'm gonna put on some music. We're gonna jam out together, and then make sure you do something for yourself. Get some water, stretch a bit, maybe, go to the bathroom yourself if you've been sitting there too long. And I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. If you're still here, make sure to spam your emotes. Be right back. back. No more music. No more music, chat. Do something for yourself. Imagine that. All right, Flashbox. If you're so counterculture, you're like, oh, you know, he says do something good for yourself, so I'm not gonna do it. Why don't you counter your own culture, Flash? How's that? How's that for a big brain? Your culture is not doing the taking care of yourself, so you have to counterculture your own culture and take care of yourself now. It's the Uno reverse of psychology. Solencia, Ruana. Moana. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How'd you find me? Solancia. It's a cool name. Does my ponytail even look good right now, chat? Did I fuck up my ponytail? Did I fuck up my ponytail with the head banging? Or does he still look cute? I shrimped even more than I usually do. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm not even high enough level to do this goddamn quest. What do I... Average wait time 16 minutes? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. You're always cute, Maddie. Oh my god. God, thank you. Compelling argument, however, counter spell. How dare you counter my... Okay, you know what? Force of will. I'm gonna exile Gilded Drake and use that to counter your with force of will to your counter spell. DPS times. He gets evaporated. I shrimp less and less these days. I only shrimp when doing hard content. Wouldn't you unshrimp when doing hard content? I feel like shrimping, unless does shrimping give you extra gamer points? I figured shrimping did the opposite, but if it gives you extra gamer points, then oh no. Oh no. What do I do now, chat? I got DPS times. Maybe I'll do hunting log. What do I need? East Shroud, the Honey Yard. What does shrimping mean? Okay, so, Blue Space. Do you ever sit in a chair, but you, like, have your knees up, and you're kind of playing like this? Like a little goblin? You probably can't see very well on the camera. So, like, this would be shrimping it. Like, you got your controller here, and you're all curled up, your knees are up, your back is slanted. This is shrimping right here. So, if you've ever gamered, then you maybe know what shrimping is. Hi. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about shrimping. I appreciate it. So where is it by? Some like honey something? The Honey Yard. That's how you sit normally? Ah, so desu ne. The shrimping comes naturally to you, it seems. I don't shrimp, but I have calluses on my ankles from sitting cross-legged. No, Spade. How you doing, Spade? Long time no see. How's it been going? I'm in the honey place, and I don't see the moms I'm supposed to kill. This is ridiculous. Maybe he's back around this way. Chat, where are the monsters I need to kill? Oh, wait. I see some gobos. There we are.
Pathetic creatures, I will put you out of your misery.
Oh, I need to get off the chocobo. I'm like, why can't I shoot him? Oh, these are low level. This doesn't give this doesn't give me much XP. I've been helping some friends catch up on. Ooh, how's it been going? Y'all been kicking butt? By end game, do you mean like actual like raid end game, or like what's the end game you're speaking on? Upper La Noscia, East Shroud, Bramble Patch. I think, am I in the East Shroud? Okay, where's Bramble Patch at? Bramble Patch sounds like a warrior cat name.
I'm Firepaw, and this is my friend Bramble Patch.
Ah, there it is. We're progging P9s. Oh, goddamn. I've cleared it, but they haven't yet. So how far have you gotten on your prog? Oh. Saying the most uncomfortable way possible. Why is my back hurt? Oh my god, Amanda does that all the time. She's like, oh, why is my back hurt? I don't get it. Meanwhile, she's crunched up in her chair, like a wadded up ball of tinfoil, and I'm like, come on, hun. Pretty sure Q offered healer instant Q. How did I miss that? Chat, I'm dumb as fuck. Keo offered to do healer instant Q with me? Oh no! I'm so stupid. Oh no. Thank you, Keo. Hit the levitate strike. It's wacky. Wacky limit cut. So okay, damn. P9S is my despised. I think I developed a panic attack response. Oh, I'm assuming you did it a bunch then, Fro? Did you want your free company for this character? I noticed that the free company leader fell onto my alt when I logged in the other day. I don't know yet. I'm having trouble reconciling all the old stuff. And mentor, ooh, and mentor bonus, true. Bro, this poor DPS is out making a sandwich and they ain't getting in. He says as the Q procs. Why does he talk, Chad? Why does he talk? Oh, wow, this is so low level. I don't have any of my spells. Spent months in this fight and then re-clears. Oh, no. Yeah, I kind of got like that towards the end of Warcraft when I was raiding. It was just like, our raid group kept breaking up. We kept having to bring in new pugs, and it was so sad. Because we just kept having to redo the same content over and over again and reteach people over and over again. It's like, come on. Why can't I just have a static? DPS sprinted back to their computer. That was a, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit moment for them. I keep trying to apply my second dot, but I don't have it. I'm like working off muscle memory, and my muscle memory is wrong. Spent months on this. Oh, I already read that one. I will say Bard, it's really been growing on me. I've been very much so enjoying playing Bard. That's when you only take people who are on your prog a little before. Some people call it the toxic. Yeah, it's hard because you get to some points and you're like, oh, you have to be X, Y, Z item level. And then it just feels shitty to have to exclude people like that. But then also it's like, can you actually clear it? Like, then you have the people like, oh, send me proof of the achievement. And that also feels kind of shitty because It's like, well, I'm trying to do my first clear, but no one's taking me. And it's just a whole thing, you know. At least you have a dot. True. Having a dot is very nice. I'm not gonna lie. Read like the dungeon a lot for how to level. It puts you out. Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. Sorry, my brain just took a second processing what you wrote. I'm on empty brain. I'm still recovering from doing my meds yesterday. Y'all, if you can avoid having a bad immune system, do it. Being on immunosuppressant sucks. It makes you feel better, but then you feel terrible for the day and a half after. First weeks of PDS, I only invited people who sent me enraged logs because I was full. Oh, you're full toxic. I don't give a no. Come on, you gotta help people learn and grow. You're like, bitch, not on my prog night. Learn on your own time. It's like people queuing ranked in League of Legends with a character they've never played before. Svent, my boy, my son, my Hercules. How you doing, dude? Svent spotted. You know what, chat? I've not been putting on any music for this because I've been enjoying the Final Fantasy music, but I'm wanting something right now. I'm putting on some music. Don't you notice I get quiet when there's no one else. Let me know if the music's too loud for y'all.
Svento-kun! Kawaku janai desu yo.
Walking the doggo time. Hell yeah. Actually, let me turn off the music in this. Oh. Stay with me. Slash BGM. Shit, I could have done that. Thank you, Neo. Too late for my dumb brain. You can tell how long it's been since I've really played Final Fantasy. Stay with me.
Oh god, a scurvy dog! It's after me, chat! Oh, I might get bitten and get rabies. Oh no.
I need a hardcore Final Fantasy where you can get like diseases and shit like that. Do like a hardcore mode. Did anyone else just hear that like weird anime girl moan? Was that one of my party members making that moan? Oh! But don't you ask, I haven't played in months. I played the market board and screamed my retainers.
Hey, yo, you gotta make that money, boy. How else you supposed to get them big loots?
What if 14 had Iron Man servers? Bro, this game ain't built for Iron Man. Although, chat, I have been playing old school RuneScape Iron Man off stream. And I don't know if you know what old school RuneScape Iron Man entails, but I can't use any vendors like the Grand Exchange, like auction boards. I can't do that, so I'm just like desperately trying to figure out where free-to-play Iron Men can get gear. It's terrible. 142 million counting. Damn, bro. Why can't they be in real life? Captain Madison? That's almost my name. Bro, I've been called Madison my whole goddamn life. Is Madison here? Madison?
Teacher, my name's Matt again. Oh, I'm sorry, Madigan. No, Madigan. Like Madigan? Madagar? I've been called Madagar before, son of a bitch. Having a weird name growing up was both a blessing and a curse, because I love my name. But also, you get substitute teachers who don't know the fuck they're... Can I get Madagar to raise his hand, please? Sent you 5-hour video based on the Iron Man challenge in file. I know, we were talking about like official Iron Man server, Sven, specifically. Are you mad again? Madigan's mad again. Wow, Adrian Anna, I've never heard that one before. For a while, kids in my class thought my name sounded like royalty, so they would in a like a voice like this, they call, "Oh, hello, Madigan Harrison Balkman III," and I'm like, bro, that's not. Why would you say the third? No one else has named my name. So that went through like all of elementary school with a kid whose name was a syllable different than mine. No, that's terrible. For my wife too, her name's Amanda, and fucking every other person is named Amanda. If I had that in IRL, the cat cam would have already happened. Yes. Hey Chad, you know, anyone want a sub, Prime sub, get us closer to the cat cam? Y'all can see Char way more often.
Madigan the only. Madigan the soul.
I'm gonna hit it by flinted break. Fire! Oh, did we win? Oh, he's surprised. He survived. Is it possible? That guy making you sound like a Dark Souls boss. Oh, I get the player commendation. I'm so used to not having to do that because I play with a full party. Buys a better cam for the cat, uses the worst one for himself. Pretty much what would happen, I think. Thank you, Keo. You're the best. Oh my god, pray return to the Waking Sands? I can do that. Oh, the little axolotl mound. Oh, so cute. But thirsty boy. Well, let's check out my girl Tataru. Let's see how she doing. Last name is spelled similar to horse in Spanish, so all the kids call me horse girl. No! Horse girl is also like the worst stereotype to have, too. Well, one of the worst. Oh, Tataru, how you doing, girl? I understand you gave our fallen brothers and sisters a proper burial. Well, I'm sure they appreciated it. When the Empire's beaten and all this is over, let's visit them at church. Could be a snow bunny. I guess. All present? Then let us begin. We've received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counter-offensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. One of my unfortunate classmates' last names kind of translated to chicken cheese. Oh no. Man, I wish I was chicken cheese. Chat, man, I miss cheese. Oh god, I love cheese so much. We used to eat cheese more than any other food, probably. And then Amanda can't have dairy anymore. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It's enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Sending thoughts of cheese. The finer instructions you'll receive at each staging point.
New girl, whose last name was Blackmouth? That's weird.
To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa Liminsa, the Immortal Flames of Uldar, and the Ord of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Liminsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in the east Vilbrand and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Uldar, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westbin that connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum.
So much old slang would get me so canceled today, now that I think about it. The other day I saw a country is trying to make it where if you whistle to a girl, you can get arrested. Like wolf whistling? Weird. Remember what they took from us?
As one might expect at the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. Otherwise, we'll be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told.
Being gaslighting new people and watching them panic, gaslight gatekeeper and the girl boss.
The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritalin Sarsavina.
Hot take, getting harassed sucks and women shouldn't have to deal with that 100%.
According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Leo would have you lead this assault. Ritalin is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply.
My last name is close enough to what to have that be said so much. Like it's effectively a trial everyone in my family has dealt with at some point. Close enough to the word what? Like quotation marks what? Okay, that is wild.
As soon as Ritallin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Lomsnium Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the sylphs to help them. Phryxia's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Talael, we'll have you take command once more.
My last name kind of closely translates to fold. That's kind of cute, actually, Neo.
Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise decision. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Guardians did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Talael's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon.
We did it already. That's actually a good question. Are you keeping your own name, hyphenating? Or taking his?
By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the monetarists of Uldar. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions.
Keeping yours? Hell yeah. I wish that Amanda and I had just changed our last name. Our last name sucks.
Legends hold that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Uldar. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you're able and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments.
God, she's so cute. Yeah, we are thinking of it, Sven.
Minfilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in the advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Albino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each Operation Archon's main objective fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray, choose your party well, and stint not in your preparations. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pray, report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you're ready to brief on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful when you walk in the light of the crystal.
Quest accepted. Oh my god.
Chad, I don't know if I can do it.
Can't wait to be able to legally change my name. I dallied too long in the place I moved last year requires a full year residence. Oh, that sucks, bro. I'm assuming you're just not a fan of your last name, or does it have... that's a dumb question. It may have some bad stuff attached to it. Be either Squip or Napple versus Skip and Napple. Ah, I see, bro. I see. Dead name. Hope Maple Leaf Land does better with a hyphen. Yeah, hyphen names suck here. Everyone hates them.
You're welcome, Telelash Paw of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance in the forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westby and eliminate Prefectus Riddlin Sarvina. All preparation units are now in position awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point to report to Lieutenant Adalbert. But this is the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success.
Oh, geez, make sure to pray for me.
So, chat, I actually had something I wanted to discuss with you. We got a lot of people here, a lot of the regulars, so I figured now's a good time. I'm going to be updating my stream schedule. Now that I've been trying to do a stream every day for a while now, I think I've come to the conclusion that I need 2 days a week to dedicate to editing. Otherwise, I just don't have enough time to. So my thought process is I'll most likely stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays and Thursdays would be off to do editing time. That way I can, still focus on streaming as much as I'd like, but be able to do some editing too, because that's really fallen by the wayside. So I'll probably make an official announcement on the Discord. But that is the plan right now, is to Tuesdays and Thursdays be editing days. And that also gives me the opportunity to like schedule doctor's appointments then, blah, blah, So it'll be starting this Thursday would be our first time trying it. Roxy, how you doing, girl? Incorporating breaks into your schedule is good future-proof as well, 100%.
So, you're Taleo Ashpaw, the fearless leader of the Elite Adventuring Unit. We've been expecting you.
Why not do a rotating Saturday or Sunday? That way you get more time with family or time to do adult errands. Because I like streaming on the weekends, and we already do our errands and adult stuff. Like, Amanda and I stream together on Saturday, and then Sundays usually are just off day. But I like the idea, Annie. If you take away 2 days, does that mean you're going to start earlier so we don't lose time with you? Actually, Blue Space, the answer is yes to that. I was planning on starting at 12. You're still going to lose some time, but I was planning on starting my streams earlier at noon EST. That way Flash doesn't murder your fingers with flippies. It's difficult. You're the hardest fight in the game. Oh my god, it's so difficult.
Our Maelstrom friends report that Riddlin Sar Sarvina departed Castrum Occidens a Belago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now.
Oh no, Neo, was Tuesdays and Thursdays the good days for you? That's wild.
The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike.
Command all units requesting status report.
This is Antelian 1. Target has not been sighted.
Those are my work from home days? No! Literally the worst days I picked. Well, that just means you need to change your work from home days, Neo. Come on. Accommodate your schedule to mine.
This is Antline 2. Likewise, the target has not been sighted.
Antilian 3 here. We got nothing for you either.
Antilian 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted.
Well, shit. Now I gotta rethink about it then. Maybe I shouldn't do Tuesdays and Thursdays if a lot of people have those days. I'll think about it.
Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. Adalbert Cotter.
Sinful Mian. Hey man, how are you? It's my first time on your stream. What you playing? We're playing Final Fantasy XIV online role-playing game. How are you doing? Welcome to stream, Sin. Hardest trial in the game? It's so hard.
The first step of Operation Archons begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we'll blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow.
I would totally change my days off to fit your stream, but my boss won't let me. That's hilarious, Neo.
We'll create multiple diversions to disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Talail. Bring us Riddlin's head. May Ralga grant you strength.
Maybe the trial will be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but it's actually difficult, lemon difficult. When life gives you lemons, you burn that fucking lemon. Whatever Cave Johnson says. Make lemon explosives. Don't really know much about the game. Can you be a little... Oh, I mean, yeah, the Final Fantasy 14, the most you need to know is we are on a mission right now trying to kill a general that had previously captured our friends and is invading this country. Think of it like any other MMO. Big, long story, but you can kind of get the context clues from it. But if you have any specific questions about the game, feel free to ask. Combat is pretty much, you see all the abilities down there. I can use those on cooldown and use that to beat people up. It's actually a good fight. Now, I have heard that it's pretty good. God, these guys are beefy. They're kicking my ass. I'm gonna die. Oh my God. Holy shit. No! No! He de-aggroed and then I'm gonna die, chat. I'm gonna die. Like you're hitting like a truck? They are. Ah! No, what? Don't edit hotbar. What do you mean? Oh, no. No. I'm trying so hard. Where are they going? Was the green pancake following me? It is my pet in the game. It is a little otter with a little hat on. I did it. Examine before they respawn. What? Proceed.
It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? But of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan.
Came here from Carve. Ooh, well, welcome in, Sin. Yeah, Carve's awesome for shouting me out like that. The otter. The otter.
Is that the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is naught but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison in Occidents.
Literally, the last thing targeting you was me. I got so panicked. I thought it was something that respawned and targeted me. The sound scared the shit out of me.
A bold strategy, to be sure. But have you the strength to see it to fruition?
Otter sounds like Ara. Otter.
Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Occidents. Tell them the Lomsnians are coming. At once, my lord.
Kyo the jump scare? Kyo was a jump scare.
15 years have come and gone since Lord Von Belsar first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering.
Oh, blue space, what would you like? Oh, here you go. Let me get that music paused real quick.
Do you know who I am? I'm the man that's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'll get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon to burn your house down.
God damn, I love Cave Johnson. I mean, technically he did kill him. True enough. True enough.
I'll burn your house down with the lemons. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself.
Sink has a little basket in the drain to catch food bits. It's disgusting to empty out, so I use gloves. Yes, the little drain catch. Yeah. But Amanda actually doesn't clean the drain catch. She has me clean it. She doesn't like touching it.
But under his sage leadership, my people have enjoyed such peace and stability as we have never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord von Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor.
I avoid cleaning the drain catch by just always using the side of the sink that has garbage disposal in it. Ah, but I don't have a garbage disposal. It's a curious position to be in, enjoying doing the dishes a lot and yet having such weak stomach for stuff like the drain catch. No, bro. That's sad. What's the music's name? The music that we were listening to was Japanese city pop. It's a whole mix of it, so I'm going to put it back on. I'll put the link in chat for you.
He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle.
I don't have a garbage disposal, same. And also garbage disposals terrify me. Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough like horror films of like the hand going in the garbage. We blended them up and made them into paste. Turns out moon rocks are extremely toxic. I'm deathly ill. Sven, I do not know what that's a reference to, but it sounds like it'd be funny.
He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite.
Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Ring ding ding da ding ding da ding ding. You're gonna cry? What's up, Nick? How you doing today? I'm sorry you're gonna cry.
I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but you are deaf to reason.
Sinful, thanks for the follow, dude.
In the name of Lord von Belsar, I, Ritalin Sarsarvina, do swear to strike you down.
Oh my god. Didn't this used to be a duty that you'd sign up for with friends? I thought this was... Did they change it to like a 1v1? That's kind of cool.
I will suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belsar.
Whatever he said. That's what chopsticks are for? Oh, chopsticks is the good idea.
Your defeat will bring Lord Vansar's noble conquest one step closer to fruition. My shields are impregnable.
Wait, you want me to impregnate your shields? Shit, what? I know they had M-preg in this. Thank you for catching my antiquated meme. Oh, the meme, it's so old.
Show you a technique passed down by my homeland.
Cool. It's not doing very much. Sorry, bud. No more gaslighting, Sprouts. True, no more gaslighting allowed. No gaslight, gatekeeping, or girl bossing, chat. I'm sorry. Sorry to say. My brain is still poisoned from the old Valve games. I can't hear Rise and Shine without thinking of G-Man's won't speak. The only Valve game I've ever played is, in fact, Portal 1 and 2. I haven't played any of their other games. My stepsister saw my SH marks and she told me that I have to tell my mom. Tell your SH marks? I don't know what that means. This was the first 8-man trial in the game. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. Well, any more crazy than normal. Ooh, almost ran into it. Tried a Half-Life game that was an orange box. Yeah, I always saw orange box at, like, GameStop, but never thought to actually get it. Prego shields.
Oh, no. Don't impregnate me through my shield.
Bro, just die. Why are you so tanky? He says to the guy who's literally holding 2 shields.
You do not hold back. Very well. Neither shall I.
I had like 3 games, so it was a no-brainer. I mean, it did seem very good value. Bro, stop spamming. Oh my god. Mom, Riddler won't stop spamming. Y'all wanna play fighting games with the siblings and they had the no spamming rule?
So this is the strength of one who vanquished Titan.
Portal was a great game.
This ain't you, my lord.
We're surely not gonna die.
What? I thought I ordered you to leave.
Forgive us, my lord, but we couldn't let you face the enemy alone. We just came in at the last second when you were already dead. We may have made a difference before. You raised the alarm as you bade. Now we would fight with you. Sad. Sad they're all gonna die. TF2 was also fun. I've never in my life played a game of TF2. I'm a basic bitch. Milord! Milord tips Fedora. Ruby, how you doing? How's it been? It's been a while since I've seen ya. I DM'd you the acronym translation earlier. Thank you. You're amazing. I like that. I'll take amazing. Gotta go soon. No problem. I'm glad you stopped by, though. I always love hearing from you. Oh, yep. Exam season. I've had a lot of people coming and telling me they got the exams coming. I feel so bad for people with exams. I remember the exam anxiety back when I used to be in school. Godspeed of those exams, exactly.
Even God cannot help you now. What is a god? What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
Ha, did it. You're wrecked. Pray for you? I'm praying.
No, you bastard. Your conviction and courage will be for naught. This I swear.
Shit, he's getting back up. He's got protagonist powers. Crazy strength beyond his limits.
For victory and vengeance, I will strike you down.
Ow, rude.
You cannot run.
Can't run, but I can jump. Backdash. Oh my god. Bro's hitting big. This is really cool. This is my first time doing this change. Limit break. Oh my god. He's gonna limit break, chat. Oh no.
Ignore pain, ignite rage, and fight with the fury of wildfire.
How many hours do you stream? Also, how many days? I stream, well, I usually stream every day at 1 p.m. EST, but I'm planning on changing my stream time to being 2 days less a week. I haven't decided which day specifically yet, but it's pretty much every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I stream for about 3 to 4 hours, depending on the day.
You will have no mercy from me.
Oh, that sucks. No! Bro! No! That sucks. What level is this character? 49. 49, my lady. And I definitely didn't just put the difficulty on very easy. It took so long to get to this point. Don't know if you saw my message earlier, but you could do a poll on Discord and ask which days viewers would like. That's a good point. That's actually a very good point, Blue. I appreciate that. I saw that swap very easy. Come on, it's such a long fight. I didn't want to go through the long fight again. Spies, how you doing? Good your time of day, everyone. Oh shit, wait, I can't pregnant him anymore, chat. His shields. He's got his anti-pregnant shields. How's your day going, Spies? Easy, how dare, Neo? I don't need you shaming me. I get enough shame from myself. Telling Ritalin, can you skip to your death now? Oh my god, you're so boring, Ritalin. Can we just have you die, please? Am I a full-time streamer? Sort of, Sin. I don't make enough money to be full-time, but I also can't work right now. So, I'm basically full-time. I am getting my voiceover demo recorded this Thursday, so I'll be doing some more voiceover work soon as well. But my plan is to do full-time streaming and full-time voiceover work together to be my job. So I aspire to be one. Ooh. Are you currently streaming, or is that something you're just looking forward to doing? Peloton doesn't work in combat. What we call that is a misclick. Something called IUDs. Okay. Back to work this week after a week of vacation. Ooh, where'd you go, Spies, if you don't mind me asking? I haven't been on a good vacation in a couple of years. Wife and I went to Disney like right before COVID hit, and we haven't been on a vacation since. And won't be anytime soon. About to start in a year or so, probably. What's the holdup? Just waiting to get gear, or? Seen a few misclicks? Yeah, I'm always misclicking. Come on. What's a vacation? Exactly.
Chat, every day's a vacation when I'm streaming with you.
Went to Nordic skiing out in the Rocky Mountains. Holy shit. They're starting to have a real winter out there. I've never been skiing before. It's kind of terrifying.
Oh, Shield-chan. Ooh. I love it when you get angry and don't die. Yeah.
Hey, stop hitting me. All right, Ash Ketchum.
Oh no! Pikachu, use Thunder Smash!
Pikachu.
All right. All right, Ritalin. We're getting you closer. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Happy feet, happy feet, happy feet. God, my hands are hurting too much for this. This is too much button presses. My like fingers are about to give out. Now do red chug. No! I've heard the red chocobo is horrible. Never experienced it myself, but I've heard. What? It's all the way over the... Hey, he didn't die. Okay, so it looks like over here will be more safe. I wasn't really looking at the patterns. Red verb evil. Red verb hurt me. Evil. He did it! It only took going on very easy. That fucking hurt, man. Ow.
He's still alive.
When was the last time I upgraded my gear? The last time a quest gave me an upgrade?
You're stronger than I expected.
Sin, do you also want to know my mother's maiden name? I'm 29 and yes, I'm married.
But I have my honor. I cannot die.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? There's more?
Huh, I have you now. We shall go together amidst the raging inferno.
Chaddy's hurting me. I'm in no problem, Sin. See you next time I stream.
No amount of pain can loosen my grip. You will not escape.
Thought it was over. I did. It was my first time doing this since the new version.
Rest in peace, men. I shall join you soon. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belzar!
You dead, son? This would be more of a DPS check, but you know, main quest and all that. Yeah, I mean, if it was too hard. I could barely do it on very easy with my hands.
That light. The Magitech transporter. Kaleo, are you there? What news of Ritalin? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory.
But someone changed it very easy? Who did? Walked away for too long, what happened? I put Ritalin in the highest level difficulty and I beat him. Put Mortified than Nero and guys, he did.
The fading that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ritalin Sar Sarvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! Flash wants blood.
He does.
'Tis I. Seems you've done it again, Taleo. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still a small matter of infiltrating Castra Meridianum and destroying the Ultimo weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host.
I do this on my alt and can't do it as a black mage? Really? Is that much of a check, Red? That's wild. It's Thancred, chat.
Lo, Kydlin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God.
He's a white mage and win. He has got a little bit of the self-healing in there. Oh, damn, what a gamer console. Bro's got 4 monitors. Sheesh.
The Prefectus, slain.
Incredibly so, my lord. And at the hand of the Icon Slayer, the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed.
Vigilin. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing ever as their commander yielded up his last breath. If it should prove they questioned his right.
I cannot speak for them, my lord.
Now they stay with him to the end.
Beg pardons, my lord, but there's more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Rarenum.
So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance.
Dude, last week talking about your meds. Bro, my meds has been kicking my ass, dude. Hey, we can beat the black mage. Don't get the sub. Quick, someone do it.
Yes, my lord.
All right, chat, we're going to do a quick Taleo self-care minute, and I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Let's put on something to listen to while I'm gone. Make sure to be spamming emotes in the chat while I'm not here. What do we need? Ooh, let's put this on. All right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes, chat. Be good, be safe.
Stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why do you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky.
What a good band. Good Kid is such a... I hate that their name is Good Kid because they're such a good band, you know?
Can you tell me?
Now, chat, like I said at the start of stream, we are going to be reading some more of the book that we were doing before. If y'all remember, we had previously been reading a book called A Dragon Rider Fantasy Ascendant. It's very similar, in my opinion, to like a young adult style, like Aragon book. Dragon Riders, you know, rags to riches kind of story. And I figured we could kick back, relax for the last few, like 30 minutes, and we will do some reading. Right. Begone, bot. Begone, bot! Flash just smiting is beautiful. Beautiful. Right, is the music volume okay? Is the crackling fireplace sound okay? Is it too loud? Yeah, reading time is reading time. Is book club time, chat. Book time, book time. Little loud? Thank you. Okay, that should be probably good. All right, so for those of you who weren't here last time, a little refresh. We have learned that this world is full of dragon riders. There is a war going on that we haven't seen much about, but it seems to be involving human armies, people riding dragons, fighting against bugs, we think? You think? But we haven't seen much about it. We are following the life of a little cook boy. He's a pot scrubber, and he is currently just picked up some food for the dragons. Crawls into the bed, bedtime story, bedtime story. All right. Chapter 3, Heat in the Kitchens. The heat of the order hall kitchens was intense. The chopping, sizzling, slicing, and shouting from the staff was overwhelming. A meaty smell filled the air with food cooked for 15 dragons and their riders. Holt stood armed with a scrubbing brush and a great basin of water. It was so deep that it would have covered his head as a child. Huffing and puffing, he lunged for his next target, a heavy pewter pot. He brought the brush to bear against the crust of grease, pushing against the grime as though he were a spearman cutting out the scourge. Once cleaned, Holt heaved the pot out and dried it, only to have a kitchen hand near enough to pounce on it, take it back to his stove, and begin throwing in hunks of beef with sunburnt peppers and yellow spices. Holt sighed and wiped his brow. A dull ache plagued his back. For each dish he washed, it seemed 2 more were added. Yet working at a frantic pace, he managed to get through the seemingly endless pile. Another kitchen hand brought over a pan still spitting goose fat and placed it atop the stack without so much as a glance at Holt. The ache in his back flared into a throb. Groaning, Holt twisted sharply to pop his spine. Good point, chat. Get a nice spine pop. Oh. Relief washed through him, and, with a resigned sigh, he picked up the fat-laden pan. He clung to the knowledge that soon he'd be 16 and the formal apprentice to his father. No more pot washing then. Just as he was about to douse the pan in soapy water, his father approached.
Holt, what are you up to, lad?
His father looked harassed, his black hair all wild and messy, just like Holt's. He wore a stained apron over a plump belly.
Hey, bro, same. Hey, we both got the plump belly going on. You know what they call this, chat? They call this way too much cookies.
Apron over his plump belly, but his eyes were bright and full of life. A feast always excited Jonah Cook. Yet whereas Holt loved the gathering of dragons and magic, his father loved the food more. You like cookies? I like cookies. It's very good.
Cookies make my life happy.
Washing up?
Good, jolly good.
Said his father, as though Holt washing pots was some novelty. His father could be terribly distracted at times like this.
Listen, I need to start on that elk for Silver Strike, but I think I left the recipe book down in the larder. Can you get it for me?
Pleased for this chance to break the cycle of cleaning, Holt hurriedly complied. He dabbed his wrinkly hands dry on a cloth before heading for the cellar door by the far wall. A flight of wooden steps led down into the cool dimness beneath the kitchens. Down here, there was only eerie lantern light. Candles flickered in the gloom as though floating in mid-air. The sheer rock walls of the crag were cold to the touch, and, thanks to the feast, the many bare shelves only added to the cavernous feeling of the place. It didn't take long for Holt to find the recipe book. He had a hunch it would be by the spices and was proven right. There it lay upon the three-legged stool underneath hanging lines of onions, garlic, and ginger root. Man, some fresh garlic and ginger always hits the spot. Man, tossing that into a pan? Sheesh. Did I bring enough cookies for class? I don't have any cookies. I wish I did, man. Holt picked it up delicately. It was the most expensive item his father possessed, containing recipes to please dragons with all their peculiar tastes. Not all cooks in the land held such a treasure trove of knowledge. It was likely why Holt's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather had worked in the crag kitchens. One day, Holt would be given the book, and would work here too. At least I won't be any regular old cook, Holt thought proudly as he scampered up the ladder stairs to the kitchens. He found his father inspecting the elk and counting out the other ingredients. He wiped his brow, looking relieved to see Holt. "I'll take that," Jonas said. He opened up the book at the page marked by the silk tassel and ran a finger down the page as his eyes flickered from the paper to the ingredients on the table. Holt knew the recipe well enough, having pored over it. The cups of water and wine, the bacon, the mushrooms, cinnamon, ginger, and a small dish of precious saffron seemed to be in order. Ooh. Got to fight to the death for the cookies? We put one box of Oreos in the center of the room and all chat has to fight for it. If that's all, Father, I'll return to the dishes and make sure I get through them all before Silver Strike arrives. His father grunted. Remember I asked... What? Jonas said, distracted. Oh, yes, we'll see, son. We'll see. Before Holt could press the issue, his father snapped the book shut and placed it on the work table. Right. Well, let's get started on this one. You'll need hours to simmer. Holt was taken aback. You want me to help you? I want you to learn. Start by dicing the steak. And Holt did so, happily. Working on Silver Strike's meal was an honor. He carefully diced the meat, ensuring every cut was of equal size to cook evenly. Next, he thinly sliced the rashers of bacon, as well as the mushrooms, in time for his father to return and inspect his work. Good job, his father said approvingly. Your knife skills have come a long way. Now, bring it all here and I'll get started. Holt searched for butter to line the pot and pass it to his father, then returned for the chopping board heaped with meat. By the time he brought the board to his father's side, the butter was already browning, releasing a nutty smell. He was about to tip the meat into the pot when a sudden silence caused him to pause. Rarely would the busy kitchens turn still in an instant. Yet for a rider to visit in person instead of their squire was an event rare enough to make everyone stop and put their work and stare. Holt was no exception. For a moment, he forgot about the butter and the meat and focused on the man who had just entered. It was Brode, one of the most experienced riders at the crag. Brode the Bold, as he had once been known, although nowadays most called him Brode the Brooding. Holt sympathized with the sentiment. Brode had a dark, sunken face, as though prematurely under the shadow, permanently. He was old, very old. No one of Holt's station knew his age for sure, yet he appeared to be middle-aged with short gray hair and coarse stubble. Despite his age, he moved with a purpose and strength that spoke of a younger man, which, Holt guessed, was due in peace to his dragon's magic still within him. And that was how Brode differed from the others. He no longer had his dragon. Honeycomb, how you doing? Afternoon to you. More like Brode the Old. Damn, Neo. Neo's after him for blood. He no longer had his dragon. Gotta go have an ice cream. Have a great day, Mekama. Thanks for hanging out today. Perhaps that was why he wore simple clothes. Warm boots, trousers, a cream shirt, and frayed black jerkin, instead of the full regalia of the order. Despite his modest appearance, he had the sort of intense, intelligent eyes that could command a room, eyes that now fell upon Holt's father. Jonah, a word, if you will. Right away, honored rider, Jonas said. First, he rounded on Holt and thrust the wooden spoon into his empty hands. Watch over this. Want a nice sea on all sides. Back to work, everyone. Come along now. And then he was off, helplessly attempting to smooth down his apron as he approached Brode. Holt dumped the meat into the pot and stirred, watching Brode out of the corner of his eye. It was most unusual for a rider to descend to the depths of the kitchen. Even for Brode, it was quite unexpected. Smelling the bacon crisping, Holt gave the contents of the pot another good shake, then sidled back to the workstop to gather the chopped mushrooms. He risked another glance toward Brode and his father, whose eyes widened. "Here? Now?" Jonah exclaimed. Returning to the pot, Holt threw in the mushrooms, but forgot to stir, starting to overhear the conversation. "Collect yourself, Mr. Cook. I'm certain you can do it. You just need to work quicker." Jonah blustered something incoherent. Holt felt a pang run through him. This could only mean that their guest of honor had arrived early, but that would mean the kitchens would need to work harder. He, Holt, would not get to see Silverstrike. And though the elk in the pot abandoned him, Holt turned, staring at his father and Brode in open-mouthed horror. Brode clasped a hand on his father's shoulder, then turned and began ascending the staircase to the upper levels, to the glory of the order, to the wonder. Jonah Cook shook his head and rubbed his eyes before bringing his hands together in decisive clap. A kitchen hand banged a ladle to help quieten the staff.
Everyone, Silas Silverstrike has arrived. Commander Denno wishes the feast to begin earlier. I'm afraid we won't have time for any breaks if we're to oblige her.
Oh, super happy to be here for the book read. Hell yeah. I swear counting to 10 or 5 is suddenly impossible when trying to count reps. I feel like every rep always feels like it should be one more rep, you know? A collective groan rose, but the staff returned to their tables, albeit a bit more agitated speed. Jonah was soon surrounded by scullery maids and kitchen hands, gesticulating and babbling at him. Holt didn't react at first. He stood dumbstruck. Few riders of such renown ever visited this outpost at the edge of the world, and now he was to be kept slaving in the hot kitchens, confined to the endless washing up.
Holt, stir that for goodness sake!
His father's fearful cry jolted Holt from his reverie. He smelled the problem before he saw it. The meat was starting to burn. Holt tried to salvage it, but the bacon and venison stuck to the pot. Not good. Panicked, he grabbed for a cup of water set out for the dish and poured it in. The pot hissed, spat, and billowed steam. The meat and mushroom moved a little easier now, and Holt finished by adding 2 cups of wine. By this point, his father was back on the scene, his face reddened with worry. He seized the spoon from Holt and began to stir the mixture as though for all the world it would undo whatever damage had been done. Then, he lifted the pan off the hot charcoals and placed it on the cooler side of the stove.
"All the dishes, lad," Jonah sighed. "Where's your head at?"
Without meaning to, Holt's gaze drifted toward the stairs. His father sighed.
"I know you'll be, disappointed."
Holt melancholically turned to the chopping board and reached out for the bag of mushrooms, then preparing the ingredients again. "I'm sorry. I'll make everything ready for you, then return to the basin."
"Holt,"
his father said more softly. "I won't get in your way again." He had just picked up the knife to begin slicing when his father's hand fell on his.
"Accidents happen."
"I shouldn't have."
"No, but you're tired. We're all tired."
The grim bags under Jonah's eyes attested to this.
What a good dad. What a nice dad.
Holt wiped his hands upon a nearby cloth, then rubbed at his own eyes. From work and worry, they barely slept for days making everything ready, and now it was all to be rushed. "It just doesn't seem fair," Holt said.
"No, it isn't. But who are we to make demands of the riders? They want dinner a few hours earlier, then that's that."
Holt turned his attention to the black pot. Perhaps, at least, he could try to make his mark on the occasion. "With your leave, I can prepare the chickens for Silverstrike's dragon." Jonah shook his head. "Why not?"
"You ruined this meal, for a start."
"I know. I'm sorry. I got distracted. But I can stuff and roast 5 chickens." Jonah pinched the bridge of his nose.
"We've been over this, Holt. Our instructions are to roast the birds simply with plenty of butter and thyme, nothing more."
"But our book says that storm dragons prefer it best when—" His father gave a harder sigh.
"You're only 15.
But I'll be your official apprentice soon."
"Even if you were already, I couldn't let you serve unrequested food, never mind to the dragon of Klesh's caliber." "But what do you think will happen, exactly? That Silverstrike's dragon will be so impressed that you be summoned to the Great Hall by the flight commander will initiate you on the spot?"
Holt lowered his head. Lowborn had become riders before. He knew all of the stories of Cedric the Common, who died of his wounds after killing a Scourge Queen and ending the incursion in Brennan, of Hild the Humble, a beautiful washerwoman who had married a rider against everyone's wishes and bonded with her husband's dragon after he fell in battle. It wasn't impossible. It's been done before. What's our name? His father's tone was serious now. Cook. And what will it always be? Cook. It's the way things are, Holt. Trying to fight it is like a mouse facing down a dragon. Still staring at his toes, Holt fought to control the flux of rising emotions. He felt powerless, frustrated, afraid, and anxiety boiled up that his father was right, that his life was already charted, and that this was all he would be. Holt lost the battle for control. None of it was his father's fault, but his father was the one standing before him. Holt raised his head, looked his father directly in the eye, and said, "I'd rather face that dragon than live as a mouse forever." And with that, he ripped off his apron and threw it down and stormed off. A legendary rider was about to arrive, and he wasn't going to miss it. After all, he would have endless time to be stuck down in the kitchens. Drama! Oh my gosh. The food, I'm getting hungry again. Bro, all I've had today is some cornbread. I am starving. Nugget. Oh, I would kill for some chicken nuggies right now. Some chicken nuggies, some French fries. Sheesh. Chapter 4. Silas Silverstrike. The front courtyard of the crag was a crescent moon in shape and large enough to fit a small army. Gnarled, twisted posts stood at intervals of the perimeter, each one holding a dancing ball of magical power. Holt heard they changed in color depending on the mood of the dragonflight. Right now, they pulsed a cheerful yellow. By the time Holt arrived, the riders and their squires were already martialized to greet their guests. Armor and scales alike glinted under the sun. Each rider also had a great weapon strapped on their backs. Most were swords, too big for the ordinary humans to wield, and each blade's shape and color was influenced by the rider's magic. Fire riders' swords appeared to ripple like flames. Ice riders' of blades came with sharper points. Emerald riders had thick, broad blades, sturdy as stone, and the storm riders had jagged blades which spoke of lightning. And the mystics, well, there was no end to the variety there. Dragons stood on their four legs by their riders, taking up the space that several horse-drawn wagons would, making it hard to see beyond them. Not that Holt would have been granted a privileged view at any rate. He skirted the crowd, behind rows of regular troops, stable hands and other servants of higher rank than himself. But Holt was younger and nimbler than most, and he knew a good spot. He'd taken it up years before, when Princess Talia had arrived, and a similar grand welcome had been thrown. Carved statues of ancient riders flanked the main gates of the Order Hall. Their dragons were carved in stone, too, although these were much smaller than their real-life counterparts. Holt scrambled up the hornback of one now, finding a perch in the crook of its wing. It wasn't comfortable, and he was far from the front, but it had an unhindered view. Despite the times, people still risked lining the streets far below as Silverstrike passed by. It was good of him to let them see him. They would feel safer for it. Holt couldn't make Silverstrike out at the distance. Although his dragon was clearly visible, large and granite gray like a fierce storm cloud. With any luck, Silas would demonstrate his fabled powers for them. In the courtyard, none of the riders showed outward signs of excitement. There was a disciplined confidence to them, which, while reassuring, always gave them a sense of being different, of being more than merely human. Among the closest to the front was the rider Merc and his dragon Biter, but Holt's attention was drawn to the figure at the head of the order. Flight Commander Denna was an exceptionally tall woman, Mommy, in gleaming silver plate armor, which was said to be heavier than any other rider could handle. Mommy. Her weapon was different too, being a huge white warhammer with green runes. He'd heard her mystic dragon granted her increased strength, Mommy. On top of that, she was the rank of champion and might advance to the rank of lord soon. If rumors around the crag were to be believed, surprisingly, Denna's dragon, the matriarch of the crag, was nowhere to be seen. That was strange, but Holt put it out of his mind, Mommy. They're especially from a Chick-fil-A. There's no Chick-fil-A's near me, man.
Don't bonk me. Don't you bonk me.
Besides Denna was a much younger girl who could not have been more physically different from Denna if she tried. Princess Talia had a slender figure and sleek hair that fell past her shoulders. That hair was an extraordinary color, like gold reflecting firelight. Even as Holt watched her, Talia cast a sideways glance at the flight commander and straightened her back. Talia's dragon, who was called Pyrrha, was also present. Holt had prepared enough spiced beef for the princess dragon to know her type was fire, even if her purple scales were an unusual coloring. Pyrrha was still young, just 5 years old, and while large enough to ride, she was smaller than the older dragons of the crag. She stood beside Talia with a proud, stiff neck, fixated upon their approaching guest. As Silas drew closer, the dragons of the crag roared in greeting. Some swooped down overhead while others bowed their long necks out of respect, and with each step, Holt felt his heart beat faster. He was here. Really here.
The music in the background, did I pick it good? It's Final Fantasy Piano Collection.
He was here. He was really here. Every story Holt had heard growing up about Silas had to be true because he was real. Silas Silverstrike took his last step and emerged into the courtyard. From this distance, it was hard to make out his finer features, although his chalk-white hair was thick and wild and lifted as though permanently blown back by the wind. His skin had darkened from decades of flying above the clouds, and he held himself unlike anyone Holt had seen, including Commander Denna. Best of all, Holt swore he could see crackles of blue static crawling around Silas's hands, as though the magic he wielded might burst forth at any moment. The orbs of light around the courtyard changed in his presence and became miniature thunderstorms trapped within the gnarled posts.
Me recognizing the piano pieces while trying to retrieve numbers in my head? Oh no, Sven. I'm distracting him. Very good. Fits well with the reading. Thank you. I tried. Also explains the masterpiece. I mean, Final Fantasy music is always a masterpiece.
Oh, where am I at? Boom, 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 boom. Light Commander Dennis stepped forward to meet him. He raised a clenched fist and all the dragons fell silent. Denna greeted Silas with a firm clasp of his shoulder, which he returned, and they spoke a few private words. Holt strained his neck in a futile attempt to hear them. He was so far back that even when Commander Denna addressed the crowd, he could barely hear what she was saying. So, it came as a great surprise and delight when Silverstrike drew his sword, a gray, jagged blade with lines of sparkling blue powder. Powder? Power, and held it skyward. Sparkling blue powder, Walter. We gotta cook, Walter. You gotta make more of your sparkling blue powder, Walter. At once, a dark cloud formed in an otherwise cloudless sky. Then came a flash of forked lightning that struck Silas's sword. A boom followed, echoing around every nook and cranny of the rocky crag. And such was his power. Silas Silverstrike stood unharmed. If anything, he looked radiant, younger than his many years, and in his free hand, a blue-silver power gathered. When the lightning bolt ceased, Silas unleashed his new power high overhead, and these strands formed the detailed outline of a dragon in flight, its eyes alive from crackling silver energy. The riders cheered, dragons bellowed their approval, servants stood in awe, their mouths agape and clapping at this masterful display of magic. Holt clapped too, so hard he almost fell from his vantage point. That was when he noticed who was standing below him. "Ruddy show-off," Rhodes said. He looked up, perhaps sensing someone was about to fall on top of him. "I think that might be the first smile I've seen on your face in months, boy." His voice was gruff but flat, neutral, as if he came from nowhere. Holt had been told that accent belonged to those who grew up near the free city of Athra, where tongues from all the world came together and melded into one. Embarrassed, Holt found his balance and sat back up. "Sorry, honored rider." "What are you sorry for? For smiling?" Holt said nothing. His outburst had caused enough trouble for one day. Brogue smirked. "You're alive, aren't you? Smiling more often than might do you some good."
Come on, just smile more.
Holt stared pointedly ahead, but Broad carried on.
"You can spar back, you know. You should tell me that smiling more's rich coming from a crinkled old grump like me."
Holt looked down this time. He gulped. "Is that an order, honored rider?" "Ha!
That's a little better. You can drop the honored when speaking with me.
He truly wasn't like the others, not least because he wasn't wearing his sword. Conversing with a rider beyond receiving orders wasn't common. In fact, it was so uncommon, Holt found himself wary. Was this some kind of trick or trap? 3:30 warning? Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. I'm gonna try to finish this chapter, then gotta go pick up Amanda from work.
That's a little better. You can drop the honored when speaking with me.
Oh, I read this one. Then what shall I call you?
Call me my name.
Brode the Brooding?
The old man snickered again. You've got some spirit in you, deep down. He seemed to bite the words. That might be unfair of me. My brothers and sisters are hardly an encouraging lot.
Holt thought on Lord Merc's demands in the scornful tone that morning. Then again, the soldiers had arguably behaved even worse. In his time, Holt had found that if a person at top kicked down, then the folk continued kicking down until all those at the bottom were flattened. We each have our role.
Do we?
Brode said, though his tone did not invite an answer. Holt ignored him and turned his attention back to the welcoming of Silverstrike, who was still engrossed in conversation with Commander Denna. A sudden restlessness came over Holt then. The very air seemed to grow taut with tense energy. It was such an unsettling feeling, he let out a gasp, which was thankful to hear many of the servants reacting in the same way.
It's Clash.
Silverstrike's dragon is doing this?
Not on purpose, I would hope. With a core as powerful as Clash, some of that energy is bound to emanate.
Clock looking at you at. Holt didn't fully grasp Brode's meaning. The riders often talked of cores, abilities, and motes, but it made little sense to him. Whatever the case, Clash's power was impressive. Holt had of course felt the effects of a dragon's magic before. Biter had chilled the air around him that very morning, but this was on another level.
You'll adjust in a bit,
Brode assured him. He flashed a wry smile.
But until then,
he reached up and touched Holt's leg. A jolt surged from Brode's fingertips, so powerful it was a visible flash. Ouch! He rubbed the spot, though there was no harm done. Must be as powerful as legends say.
The stories are right on that account, at least.
Not even Commander Denna and the Matriarch have this effect.
Silas is the rank of Lord, a Storm Lord. As strong as Denna is, she is still only the rank of Champion.
Perhaps one day, Commander Denna will grow that powerful as well. Brode gave him a curious look and shrugged. The riders at the front of the welcoming party split ranks then. In the new space provided, Silas stepped forth and produced a glass orb the size of an apple.
What does Silas sound like? The liberation of Athra, he declared.
His accent sounded like the lit of music. The liberation of Athra, he declared. His accent contained the lit and music of the people of the Fey Forest. All eyes turned towards Silas. The Stormlord threw the orb to the ground, breaking upon impact. A great deal of purple mist billowed out from it, far more than such a small object should be able to contain. The mist collected into ghostly figures, then solidified into what was unmistakably Silas and Clash fighting against an enormous insect. The bug had too many eyes, pincers the length of pikes, and screeched so terribly Holt winced. Gotta go have a great day? Have a great time, Red. Thanks for hanging out. He knew what this scene must be. Silas was famed for ending the greatest scourge incursion for the last century, and that final battle had taken place at the distant eastern city of Athra. Though some magic, Silas was showing them the moment. Silas and Clash, of course, prevailed, with Silas plunging his sword down through the creature's head. Everyone applauded again, and Silas beamed, his arms spread as though to take hold of their adoration. Holt enthusiastically joined in.
If you knew how much money he just smashed in the ground, you wouldn't be cheering,
Brode said. Holt ignored him this time. If Brode wished to spread his bad mood, he could do it elsewhere. You were summoned? Hi, honey. Do you need me to leave right now? I think I'm almost done with this chapter. I have 2 more pages. Brode carried on regardless.
Ghost orbs cost more than your father makes in a year.
What?
You heard,
Brode said, dropping his voice as the general applause died down.
And he gets a discount, given they produced them at Falklear.
Holt wondered why Brode was telling him this. Riders were noble. Nobles were rich. He'd seen the riders here carrying orbs like that around at times, but had no idea they were made at Falklear Fortress, where the Order based its headquarters. Holt cherished that nugget of information, as he did any about the riders. The welcoming ceremony proceeded. The summoning worked. It did work. The welcoming ceremony proceeded. Riders representing each school of magic came forth one by one to present Silas with gifts, and Brode kept on speaking to him.
Knowing that, do you still admire them?
Of course.
You want to be one of them, don't you? It's not a crime to voice a desire.
Holt bit his lip and tightened his grip on the stone wing of the dragon. No, it wasn't a crime to say such a thing aloud, but it was futile. At last, he found his voice. Who wouldn't want to be a rider?
Wise people.
But no one can talk down to them. Everyone respects them. They have dragons who can fly. You can go wherever if you're a rider. Do anything.
It's a very rosy picture you're painting.
But it's true. You're free. Brode raised an eyebrow.
And you're not.
Of course I'm not. I'll never be. A swirl of red caught Holt's eye. His gaze moved from Brode and fell upon Princess Talia, who was shaking Silas Silverstrike's hand and conversing with him. She just swished her hair back off her face and had caught the wind, flowing in a long trail behind her. Holt quite forgot what he'd been saying. Brode coughed loudly.
Do you think she's free?
Holt shook his head and faced the old man. She's a princess and a rider. She's above everyone. Who can tell her what to do? Brode mused for a moment.
Only her conscience can tell her what to do in the end. Yet her burden is great. Don't be so quick to envy.
Holt's mood darkened. He only wanted to glimpse Silas Silverstrike in person. Perhaps see some magic and forget his dreary life for a while. Brode was goading him. If you have nothing kind to say to me, then please leave me alone.
Now, don't get upset. I actually came here to look for you.
For me? Holt said, surprised.
For you. I have a task that needs doing, and all the other kitchen staff are too busy. Apparently they're one man down. You wouldn't know why, would you?
Holt's cheeks flushed. Brode chuckled to himself and carried on.
The matriarch is conducting a choosing of the Order's eggs today. Bad timing, but these things don't wait, even for storm lords from Falklear Fortress. Still, the matriarch would be remiss not to greet her guests, and so she is forced to push through more than she'd normally do in one session, and she'll need food brought to her.
And does she know what she would like today?
She's a mystic dragon, so
she doesn't know. We're used to it.
Bring a good selection and meet me down in the hatchery, Brode said, and bring a smile with you.
Chapter 5, chat. And this is my cue to end stream and go see my wife. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading at the end of stream. I'm definitely thinking of doing these more often. I had a lot of fun doing these. So, please check me out tomorrow. I'll be live, and I'm going to be live at 12 p.m. EST. We're streaming an hour early.
Ding dong, time's up.
I know, honey. I'm done with the reading. So, I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST, and I'll see you then. Oh, sorry, let me hit you with the Final Fantasy. Bing. All right, bye, everyone. Kisses. Mwah.